NHL Historic Generator Rebuild featuring the Chicago Blackhawks from 2010 to 2017. The core player the Chicago Blackhawks will build around is Shea Weber. After the 2010 season, the Blackhawks make a couple trades. The Blackhawks trade Brian Campbell to the Florida Panthers for a second-round pick in 2011. The Blackhawks also trade Andrew Ladd and Cam Barker to the New York Islanders for Blake Como and a second-round pick in 2011. Chris Versteeg and Blake Como are traded to the Colorado Avalanche for a third-round pick in 2012 and a fourth-round pick in 2012. They also acquire Antero Niittymaki from the San Jose Sharks for a fourth-round pick in 2012. 2010 draft, pick 24, Kevin Hayes, pick 35, Ryan Spooner, pick 54, Radko Gudas, pick 90, Joakim Nordstrom, pick 120, Zach Hyman. Dustin Byfuglien is re-signed to a 5-year deal worth $5.2 million per season. Antero Niittymaki is re-signed to a 2-year deal. In the 2010 offseason, the Blackhawks don't sign Marty Turco. After the 2011 season, the Blackhawks make 2 major trades. Brent Seabrook is traded to the New York Rangers for Artem Anisimov and a first-round pick in 2011. The Blackhawks also trade Thomas Kopecky and Troy Brouwer to the St. Louis Blues for Ian Cole and a second-round pick in 2013. 2011 draft, pick 15, JT Miller, pick 26, Philip Deneau, pick 33, John Gibson, pick 36, Boone Jenner, pick 43, Brandon Saad, pick 50, William Karlsson, pick 139, Andrew Shaw. Michael Frolik is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $2.33 million per season. The Blackhawks don't sign Andrew Brunette, Sammy Lepisto, Dan Carcillo, or Ray Emery. After the 2012 season, the Blackhawks make 2 trades. The Blackhawks trade Johnny Oduya and Patrick Sharp to the Toronto Maple Leafs for Cody Franzen, Joe Colburn, and a first-round pick in 2013. They also trade Dave Bolland to the Toronto Maple Leafs for a third-round pick in 2013. 2012 draft, pick 18, Teuvo Teravainen, pick 48, Adam Pelech, pick 67, Issa Lindell, pick 149, Colin Miller. Cody Franzen is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $1.5 million per season. The Blackhawks don't sign Michael Roosevelt, Michael Hanzus, or Sheldon Brookbank. After the 2013 season, the Blackhawks make a blockbuster trade. Chicago Blackhawks trade Shea Weber and Anthony Duclair to the Buffalo Sabres for Tyler Myers, a first-round pick in 2013 and a first-round pick in 2014. The Blackhawks also trade Michael Frolik and Brian Bickle to the New Jersey Devils for a second-round pick in 2014 and a third-round pick in 2014. 2013 draft, pick 8, Rasmus Ristolainen, pick 21, Shea-Theodore, pick 30, Ryan Hartman, pick 51, J.Guentzel, pick 74, Anthony Duclair. The Blackhawks don't sign Nikolai Khabibulin or Theo Peckham. The Blackhawks also don't trade for Chris Versteeg. After the 2014 season, the Blackhawks make 1 major trade. The Blackhawks trade Corey Crawford to the New York Islanders for Josh Bailey and a first-round pick in 2015. With Shea Weber on the team, the Sabres no longer have the second worst record in the league anymore. They end up with the 10th pick in the draft. This pick now belongs to the Blackhawks. 2014 draft, pick 10, Nick Ritchie, pick 20, Robbie Fabry, pick 71, Braden Point, pick 83, Danton Heinen, pick 98, Kevin LeBanc. The Blackhawks don't sign Brad Richards in the 2014 offseason. After the 2015 season, the Blackhawks make a few trades. Chicago Blackhawks trade Jonathan Toews to the Vancouver Canucks for Bo Horvat, Alex Edler, Alex Burrows, and a first-round pick in 2015. The Blackhawks also trade Nick Leddy to the Edmonton Oilers for a second-round pick in 2015 and a third-round pick in 2016. Brandon Saad is traded to the Buffalo Sabres for a first-round pick in 2015. 2015 draft, pick 13, Matt Barzal, pick 23, Brock Besser, pick 28, Sebastian Aho, pick 54, Vince Dunn. Patrick Kane is re-signed to an 8-year deal worth $10.5 million per season. A.Raanta is re-signed to a 4-year deal worth $2.5 million per season. Ian Cole is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $2.1 million per season. After the 2016 season, the Blackhawks make a few trades. Chicago Blackhawks trade Dustin Byfuglien to the Carolina Hurricanes for Jake Bean and a first-round pick in 2017. The Blackhawks also trade Andrew Shaw and Trevor Van Riemsdyk to the Montreal Canadiens for a third-round pick in 2016 and a second-round pick in 2017. Alex Edler and JT Miller are traded to the Minnesota Wild for Jonas Brodin, Joel Eriksson Ek, and a second-round pick in 2018. With Brandon Saad now on the team, the Sabres have a slightly better record. They finished with the 14th pick in the draft. This pick now belongs to the Blackhawks. 2016 draft, pick 14, Charlie McAvoy, pick 39, Alex DeBrincat, pick 47, Carter Hart. In the 2016 offseason, the Blackhawks re-signed a couple players. Rasmus Ristolainen is re-signed to a 6-year deal worth $5.4 million per season. Artemi Panarin is re-signed to a 5-year deal worth $6.5 million per season. John Gibson is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $2.3 million per season. William Karlsson is re-signed to a 3-year deal worth $1.5 million per season. JT Muller is re-signed to a 2-year deal worth $2.75 $5.5 million per season. Kevin Hayes is re-signed to a 2-year deal with $2.6 million per season. After the 2017 season, the Blackhawks make one trade. Chicago Blackhawks trade Tyler Myers to the New Jersey Devils for a second-round pick in 2018 and a third-round pick in 2018. The Blackhawks lose Issa Lindell in the expansion draft to Vegas. Before the beginning of the 2017-18 season, the Blackhawks make a few trades. Chicago Blackhawks trade Josh Bailey and Colin Miller to the Columbus Blue Jackets for a first-round pick in 2018. They also trade Toivo Teravainen and Alex Burrows to the Carolina Hurricanes for a second-round pick in 2019 and a third-round pick in 2019. Boone Jenner is traded to the New York Rangers for a second-round pick in 2018. Bo Horvat is re-signed to a 6-year deal worth $5.5 million per season. This is how the lineup looks like before the beginning of the 2017-2018 season. The first line is A.Panarin-B.Horvat and Patrick Kane. The second line is Sebastian Aho, Matthew Barzal, and Brock Boeser. The third line is J.Guentzel-B.Point and Kevin Hayes. The fourth line is N.Ritchie-W.Karlsson and Ryan Hartman. First D pair is Duncan Keith and Rasmus Ristolainen. The second D pair is Jonas Brodin and Charlie McAvoy. The third D pair is I.Cole and Shea-Theodore. Goaltenders are J.Gibson and A.Raanta. On my next NHL Historic Generated Rebuild, I'll be rebuilding the Toronto Maple Leafs from 2007 to 2014.